What if I told you there's a food so powerful that ancient warriors believed it could turn a weak man into a fearless lover overnight? And here's the crazy part: science now backs it. In fact, researchers from the Journal of Applied Physiology found that just one nutrient found in a few specific foods can push testosterone to levels most men haven't seen since their 20s. Now imagine eating something tonight, and by tomorrow, your energy, drive, and bedroom performance feel completely different. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Men's Power. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to put in your mouth to make your testosterone explode naturally without pills, patches, or shady supplements. Before we begin, quick challenge. Drop your age and country in the comments. It helps me make content that speaks directly to you. And if you're serious about your testosterone, performance, and confidence, hit that like button so more men like you can find this before it's too late. Men all over the US, UK, Canada, Australia, and Europe are silently battling a problem that nobody wants to talk about. And the symptoms creep in slowly: less morning wood, lower drive, weaker erections, mood swings, belly fat, and that constant tired but wired feeling. Most guys think it's just aging, but here's what expert endocrinologist Dr. Abraham Morgenthaler from Harvard Medical School keeps repeating. Testosterone doesn't fall because you get old. It falls because your body stops getting what it needs to make it. So instead of pumping synthetic hormones into your system, the smarter move is this: feed your body raw testosterone-building fuel. Over the next parts, I'm going to break down specific foods backed by scientific research that trigger your body to produce more testosterone on its own. Some of them can even be combined with coffee to boost performance, erection strength, and blood flow. And before the conclusion of this full video, I'll even give you a bonus tip and a recipe called the Testosterone Power Bite that you can literally eat like candy. But first, let's begin with the king of natural testosterone boosters. Food number 1, raw oysters. Let me ask you something. Why do you think oysters have been considered an aphrodisiac for centuries? Is it just a myth? Or did ancient cultures know something before science could prove it? Well, now we know. Oysters contain the highest natural concentration of bioavailable zinc on the planet. Not just regular zinc, but the form your testes use to manufacture testosterone directly. According to a clinical review published in the Journal of Reproductive Biology and Endocrinology, men with optimal zinc levels can produce up to 200% more testosterone than men who are deficient. And here's the dangerous part most men don't know. Over 70% of men in the US and UK are mildly zinc deficient, according to research from the Linus Pauling Institute at Oregon State University. Now, what does zinc actually do? It signals the Leydig cells in your testes to produce testosterone. It prevents testosterone from converting into estrogen. It supports sperm volume, erection hardness, and semen quality. It improves dopamine, your desire and motivation hormone. A study in the Nutrition Journal showed that just 6 raw oysters can give you 5 times your daily requirement of zinc, enough to restore hormone production in men who haven't felt like themselves in years. But here's where it gets even more exciting. When you consume oysters with coffee or cacao, the caffeine increases blood flow and absorption, pushing zinc directly to the testes faster. That means stronger, fuller erections and more sensitivity in a matter of hours. Curious already? Good. Because the next food doesn't just boost testosterone, it stops one of the biggest testosterone killers every modern man is fighting without even realizing it. Food number 2. Raw garlic. Let me ask you a serious question. If your body was trying to boost testosterone, but another hormone was secretly blocking it every single day, wouldn't you want to shut that blocker down? That blocker is cortisol, your stress hormone. When cortisol rises, testosterone drops. They can't stay high at the same time. It's a hormonal seesaw. Here's where garlic becomes a silent weapon. A study published in the journal Bioscience, Biotechnology and Biochemistry showed that garlic reduces cortisol levels while boosting luteinizing hormone, the hormone that tells your testes, make more testosterone now. But wait, it goes deeper. Men who added garlic to a high-protein diet experienced a 15 to 20% increase in testosterone, according to research from Kurume University School of Medicine in Japan. So how does garlic do this? It lowers cortisol, freeing your body to make testosterone. It improves circulation and nitric oxide, essential for erections. It boosts luteinizing hormone, which tells the testes to produce testosterone. It improves energy and sexual desire by supporting adrenal function. And here's the best part. Garlic works even better when paired with coffee because caffeine improves nutrient delivery and circulation. Some men mix crushed raw garlic with warm black coffee or add garlic powder into a morning blend with cacao nibs. Sounds intense? Maybe. But men in Mediterranean and Asian cultures have been doing this for centuries, not for taste, but for testosterone and blood flow. And just before we move on, let me know in the comments, have you ever tried garlic before coffee, yes or no? Now, if garlic handles cortisol, the next root spice actually increases testosterone production directly, and the numbers are impressive. Food number 3, ginger. Here's a question most men never think to ask. What if a kitchen spice could boost your testosterone by nearly 20%? Because ginger isn't just for digestion and nausea. According to a study published in the Tikrit Journal of Pharmaceutical Sciences, daily ginger supplementation increased testosterone levels in men by 17.7% on average. Another paper in the International Journal of Reproductive Biomedicine confirmed ginger's ability to improve sperm volume, semen quality, and testicular health, especially in men dealing with age-related decline. So how does ginger pull this off? Increases luteinizing hormone, more testosterone production, improves blood flow to the testes, enhances antioxidant levels that protect Leydig cells, reduces oxidative stress, a major testosterone killer, supports erection quality through nitric oxide pathways. Now here's the secret weapon combo. Mixing ginger with coffee or cacao nibs in the morning can double the absorption rate. Add raw honey or a tiny bit of dark chocolate and you've got a hormone-charging elixir. Food number 4, dark chocolate. Here's something most men don't realize. Your body could be making plenty of testosterone, but losing it through something called aromatization. That's when your testosterone gets converted into estrogen, especially if you're stressed, inflamed, or carrying extra body fat. This is where dark chocolate earns its reputation as more than a guilty pleasure. But we're not talking about candy bars loaded with sugar. We're talking raw dark chocolate or cacao with at least 70% cocoa content. Why? Because cacao contains flavonoids that block aromatase, the enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen magnesium, proven to improve free testosterone levels in men, phenylethylamine, PEA, which boosts libido, and mood L-arginine, a precursor to nitric oxide for harder erections, antioxidants that protect testicular cells. In a study published in the Journal of Steroid Biochemistry, flavonoids in cacao were shown to reduce estrogen synthesis and support higher bioavailable testosterone in men. Even Dr. Jed Fahey from Johns Hopkins has emphasized that cocoa polyphenols support vascular health crucial for performance and erection quality. And here's where it gets even better for men. When you mix raw cacao nibs or dark chocolate with coffee, caffeine improves the uptake of these compounds and widens blood vessels, allowing for stronger, longer-lasting circulation to your lower headquarters. This is one reason why some performance-focused men add cacao powder to their morning brew instead of sugary creamers. But we're only just beginning. The next food doesn't just stop estrogen, it directly increases free testosterone, the kind your body can actually use. Food number 5, fenugreek. Seeds. Let me ask you something. Why do so many testosterone boosters on the market quietly sneak fenugreek into their formulas? Because unlike most herbs, fenugreek actually works, and there's research to prove it. A study published in the International Journal of Exercise Science followed men ages 25 to 52. After taking fenugreek extract daily for 12 weeks, they experienced up to 46% increase in free testosterone, increased strength and lean muscle, better sexual performance and libido, reduced body fat. Another paper in the journal Phytotherapy Research found that fenugreek reduces sex hormone binding globulin, SHBG, the protein that locks up testosterone and stops it from being used. Less SHBG equals more active testosterone flowing through your body. Now, how do men actually use fenugreek in real life? Some chew fenugreek seeds raw. Others soak them overnight and blend into smoothies. Some mix powdered fenugreek with black coffee or cacao for hormonal support. But here's the interesting part. Men in India and North Africa have paired fenugreek with ginger and garlic for centuries, not for flavor, but for performance and fertility. And don't forget the compounds in fenugreek have also been shown to support nitric oxide levels, which means thicker blood flow and stronger erections. Still with me? Good. Food number 6, Brazil nuts. Here's something doctors rarely tell men. If your thyroid is underperforming, your testosterone will always suffer. These two hormones work together. When one drops, the other follows. And the mineral that links them? Selenium. Brazil nuts are the richest natural source of selenium on Earth. Just 1 or 2 nuts can give you your entire daily requirement. And that's not some internet claim. This is backed by research in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism. So how does selenium boost testosterone? It supports thyroid hormone conversion, T4 to T3, which regulates testosterone production. It improves sperm motility and semen volume. It increases testosterone receptor sensitivity. It protects the testes from oxidative stress. One study in the African Journal of Medicine and Medical Sciences found that selenium supplementation in men improved both sperm quality and free testosterone markers. And here's something practical. Men who combine Brazil nuts with cacao or black coffee in the morning get an even faster absorption. The caffeine increases blood flow, while the fat in the nut helps deliver selenium directly into the bloodstream. Just don't overdo it. 2 per day is enough. More than that can actually be too much, so think of it as a potent microdose, not a snack. Now, what if I told you the next food boosted testosterone by nearly 1/4 and also increased mood, fertility, and erection quality? Food number 7, pomegranate. This one has shocked researchers, and it's not a myth. In a study from Queen Margaret University in Edinburgh, men who drank pomegranate juice daily saw a 24% average increase in salivary testosterone in just 2 weeks. Not only that their mood improved, stress dropped, and blood pressure decreased. But why is pomegranate so powerful? Improves nitric oxide and blood vessel dilation, critical for erection strength. Packed with antioxidants that protect testicular cells. Reduces cortisol, freeing up testosterone production, increases sperm quality and motility, lowers inflammation, which blocks hormone output. Another study published in the International Journal of Impotence Research found that pomegranate improved erectile performance in men with mild to moderate dysfunction. Now, here's the testosterone hack nobody talks about. Mixing pomegranate extract, dark chocolate, and black coffee in the morning increases testosterone absorption and pumps nitric oxide at the same time. A combination some men say leads to stronger morning erections within days. And speaking of combining these boosters, the next part of this series takes everything you've heard so far and mixes them into one potent, bite-sized recipe designed for performance. Food number 8, the testosterone power bite. You've heard of pre-workout, you've heard of fat burners. But very few men know you can create an actual testosterone bite that combines multiple hormone-boosting foods into a single edible dose. And no, this isn't some gimmick, it's built on clinically backed ingredients. Here's a sample version men are using in the US, UK, Australia, and Canada to increase testosterone, erections, and morning energy. Testosterone Power Bite Recipe. Base version: 2 raw oysters, or oyster powder if fresh isn't available, 1 teaspoon grated fresh ginger, 1 clove of raw crushed garlic, 1 teaspoon crushed fenugreek seeds, 1 small square of 70% plus dark chocolate or cacao, nibs 1 soaked Brazil nut selenium sauce, 2 tablespoons fresh pomegranate arils or 1 ounce pomegranate juice. You can mix these into a small blender shot, press them into a bite-sized ball with a bit of raw honey, or take them individually before coffee in the morning. Why does this work so well? Because each ingredient hits a different part of your hormonal system. Zinc from oysters kickstarts testosterone synthesis. Garlic lowers cortisol and boosts luteinizing hormone. Ginger increases testosterone output and protects Leydig cells. Fenugreek frees up bound testosterone. Dark chocolate blocks estrogen conversion. Brazil nuts activate. Thyroid testosterone, synergy. Pomegranate enhances nitric oxide and blood flow. You're basically stacking production plus protection plus freeing plus delivery. But here's the real secret weapon: when taken with black coffee. When you consume this bite with black coffee or espresso, caffeine boosts circulation, faster absorption, coffee reduces erectile fatigue, and improves blood flow. Antioxidants help shuttle zinc and selenium to the testes. Cortisol blunting effect from garlic becomes stronger, nitric oxide activity from pomegranate increases. That's why some men take it 30 minutes before morning workouts or sex, because the combination of testosterone, blood flow, and hormone support hits quickly. And listen, you don't need all of these ingredients every day. Even combining 3 to 4 at a time can make a major difference over a week. Now, before we move to the next powerhouse foods, let me ask, would you actually try this if I gave you a simpler version in the next part? Yes or no in the comments, because we're about to move into another nutrient that most men overlook, and when mixed with coffee, it can increase free testosterone by up to 28%. Food number 9, avocado. Here's a question for you. If there was a single fruit that could reduce estrogen, increase free testosterone, and improve erection quality, would you eat it more often? Because that fruit exists, and it's avocado. Most guys think avocado is just a healthy fat source, but the real secret is its boron content, a trace mineral proven to increase free testosterone while reducing estrogen and SHBG, the protein that locks testosterone away. In a study published in the Journal of Trace Elements in Medicine and Biology, men who consumed just 6 milligrams of boron per day experienced 28% increase in free testosterone, 39% decrease in SHBG lower estrogen levels. And here's what makes avocado ideal: rich in monounsaturated fats, essential for hormone synthesis, contains boron, frees trapped testosterone packed with potassium, improves blood flow and nitric oxide, reduces inflammation, allowing testes to function better, supports prostate health and libido. Now, let's connect this to performance. Avocado plus coffee combo equals hormone uptake accelerator. When avocado, or avocado oil, is consumed with black coffee, espresso, or cacao, caffeine increases metabolic delivery. Healthy fats improve testosterone transport. Boron activates free T conversion. Nitric oxide support improves erection fullness. Some men even blend avocado, coffee, cacao, and pomegranate juice to create a hormone-charged morning smoothie. But if you think that's powerful, the next ingredient has been used for centuries. And some experts believe it's one of nature's most direct testosterone mimickers. Bonus hormone supporters. Before we move to the final foods in the testosterone coffee combo, here are 3 more powerful boosters you'll hear more about in the next section. 1. Eggs packed with cholesterol, the raw material for testosterone. Rich in vitamin D and choline, critical for hormone conversion. Yolks provide healthy fats that balance estrogen levels too. Cacao nibs contain magnesium, flavonoids, and arginine for erection strength. Inhibit aromatase, testosterone to estrogen conversion. Boost dopamine and libido signaling 3. Parsley contains apigenin, a compound shown to stimulate Leydig cells, supports nitric oxide and circulation, helps detox excess estrogen. Each of these pairs shockingly well with black coffee or espresso because caffeine acts as a delivery system for hormone-supportive compounds. Now, in the next section, we'll connect these ingredients directly to erection quality, performance, blood flow, and coffee-based combinations, exactly how you asked.